Hey, what is going on, everybody? We are here with the Capcom Spotlight Showcase today. And, yeah, it should be getting started in about 3 minutes. So let's, I honestly don't know what's really going to be coming to this. On the Capcom, oh, excuse me, on the Capcom website, they showed, Monster Hunter, not a big surprise, Street Fighter, which they'll probably add some characters there. They also had the newest Resident Evil, and it was one other game too. It was like four games that they had lined up, and it was like right below Game Showcase. So I don't know if those are directly connected to what this showcase is going to be showing or not. But honestly, it wouldn't be a surprise if they showed off those three games. Uh, but I hope maybe we see. Oh yeah, also that robot game called where you're in like a mech, where you're in like a suit and you have like a little robot girl with you. That was the fourth game. So I can't wait to see what this is. I'm not sure how long it's supposed to be. I'm guessing maybe 30 minutes, if not less. And then later on, in about an hour or two, there's going to be a Arc System Works stream, which we are also going to be covering that. All right, we got 1 minute. Um, Honestly, I don't really know what to fully expect. I don't expect a brand new game to be shown off or anything like that, but maybe we'll see gameplay of the new Resident Evil or gameplay of whatever that robot game is called. Oh, I can't remember it. It was delayed for like forever and just like recently popped back up for them. But I'm really excited for it because it looked really cool, but for the life of me I cannot remember the name. And yeah, hopefully later on tonight Arc shows off some really cool stuff too. Yeah, I don't think they'd announce like a new Street Fighter or anything like that. I think they'd save that for like a really big event. So I'm assuming it's probably gonna be skins and maybe like new characters to the current Street Fighter game. Um, but yeah, Capcom is one of those companies that like they kind of already remade and re-released a lot of their games. So it's like I don't know if they'd ever do more on that because at this point, like they've remade a lot of the Resident Evil and re-released a lot of that, as well as a lot of like the fighting games as well. So it'd be interesting to see if maybe maybe something new, but I doubt it. I really think it's just going to be um kind of updates on games we know about, as well as games that are currently out that are going to be getting updates for this upcoming season of Street Fighter or whatever. Honestly, I have not played the new Street Fighter. I do need to. I am a average. I'm a very casual fighting game fan, but I am interested in whenever a new one comes out to see like who's on the cast and stuff. Um, yeah, what's happening here? Come on. YouTube. Come on, bud. I haven't seen this countdown in a while. Normally I see the other one that's like the square color one. I think they have like 3 or 4. Yeah, let's see what we got. Honestly, I'm just really excited to see Resident Evil, which is a series I've always seen and like watched videos on, but I've never actually played. Part of me does want to play the remakes of 2, 3, and 4. But I don't know. I don't know about the puzzle aspect. I tried playing 1 when it was like the remake for like GameCube, except I couldn't get into like the puzzle solving aspect of it. So I don't know. I think it was much more of a streamlined like horror survival game and less with puzzle stuff. I like it more, which I know more of the modern ones are like that. All right, what do we got coming here?
Hello everyone! Welcome to Capcom Spotlight. For today's show, we'll be covering updates to games that are out now, plus new info on upcoming titles. This includes behind-the-scenes info from our developers, so be sure to watch until the end. Now, let's take a look at today's first title.
The future. It isn't just a dream. It's a promise. One we're turning into reality. With our third generation of Luna
Oh yeah,
filament
okay, this is
and
the
advanced
robot game.
generative AI,
This I'm super interested in. This looks like an character action game,
we're
and I just love
reshaping
those.
the line between dreams and reality.
Honestly, I hope it pops up.
We create life.
I'm always down for more
For our
character action games
future.
and more sci-fi games.
Delphi Corporation.
Bye. We will be oppressing you shortly.
Let's see about getting passed through to Earth. And why are these things trying to kill us?
There you are. All better.
You patched me up?
Or it looks about the same
Mhm.
as the Summer Games Fest one. Hopefully we get a bit more of actually seeing the game.
I am DI03367. They are pragmatic creators.
Hang on a second. Don't you have a name or something? I'm good. Get behind me!
I think I can help.
I think this might just be a more behind the scenes kind of
Neutralizing
thing
threats.
because all of this is the same
Neutralize
Summer Games
us?
Fest trailer.
Looks like we're gonna have to fight our way through. What the?
Bypassing first and second firewalls. Hooking control protocols. Initiating hack.
Oh, Pragmata. That's what it was.
Hey, D.I.
I said I am DI0.
Okay. Look, how about we call you Diana?
Diana?
Introducing Capcom's newest IP, Pragmata. An all-new science fiction
Okay, here we
action
go.
adventure with a unique hacking twist. It's been a while since we first announced it, but we're excited to have the game ready for you in 2026. Today we will go over some of the unique points of Pragmata. Encountering an android with a heart. You play as Hugh Williams, a member of a team sent to investigate a lunar research facility that's lost contact. When a lunar quake strikes, Hugh is separated from the team. He finds himself saved by Diana, an android girl.
There you are. All better.
Now they must work together to return to Earth. Hugh, a bit sarcastic, but a kind soul. And Diana, a curious and enigmatic android. This is how an unlikely adventure between a human and android begins.
I hate this.
A mix of puzzle and action. In Pragmata, combat begins with disarming the enemy's armor. Otherwise, you will find it difficult to inflict any real damage. This is where Diana comes in. Let's use her hacking ability on this enemy. Moving the cursor through the panel, you take down their armor.
Oh, okay, so that's pretty cool.
And now, it's Hugh's turn. Take aim at the enemy's weak points. Passing through more blue nodes increases damage, and the enemy's armor stays exposed for longer. With an arsenal of unique weapons, take on the rampaging bots.
Dude, that is cool. I don't think
What
I've
enemy
ever
will
seen that
you
where you
have
have to
first?
simultaneously
What weapon will you
solve a
use?
puzzle while avoiding.
Thinking on the fly in the heat of combat, and how you handle the multi-sided situation will be key for success. We can't wait for you to try this compelling new combat system. The AI-controlled Lunar Research Station. In Pragmata, your adventures take place at a lunar research station. They are researching a new material that can be used to 3D print almost anything, from microchips to cars and giant structures. Now, however, the Lunar Research Station seems void of human activity. Only the lifeless world and the AI remain. Use your thrusters to move around the Lunar Research Station.
Alright, I'm calling it now. The material we found is actually sentient.
Blocking your progress.
And since we made a bunch of robots with them,
by combining their abilities,
it's actually an alien
sentience,
not an actual like human AI. I think that would be cool. I think that'd be cooler than just like
on
mean
PlayStation
AI and it got out of
Xbox
hand.
Series X,
Because that happens
and
with
Steam. This summer, we'll also have public hands-on for Pragmata. Experience the gameplay you just saw firsthand, including the thrilling combination of puzzle and action combat. We are looking forward to many more events where you can get your hands on Pragmata.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I can't think of a game that does that other than like Dark Souls keeping things
Please
live
look
while
out
you're
for
in
more
a,
information on
menu
Pragmata
screen.
on our
Kind
official
of reminds
social
me of-
channels, website, and stores. And don't forget to follow and to add Pragmata to your wish list.
Okay. I was hoping maybe we'd see guns or if there were other suits, but definitely interesting
Check
gameplay.
out
I'm
the
down.
latest
Alright.
trailer for Sagat.
Multitasking gameplay.
番組をご覧の皆さんこんにちは。ストリートファイター6のディレクター中山です。本日は私から皆様に最新情報をお届けいたします。6月5日に
Honestly, I don't even know
Nintendo
who
Switch 2の
is
ストリ
on
ー
the
トファイター
roster
6を
as
発
of
売する
right
ことが
now
で
in
き
the
ま
new
した。
Street Fighter.
より多くの方々
I have
に
no
ゲ
idea who
ー
they
ムを
even
遊んでいただいて開発一同大
So
変嬉
apparently
しく
they
思
are
ってい
trying
ま
to
す。
do another Street Fighter live
また
action movie.
先日イヤー3
Again,
に登場するキャラクターのラインナップ
like
も
the third or fourth time.
発表させていただきました。イヤー3ではサガット、クリムゾンバイパ
Oh, Viper.
Alright.
Okay, I know her.
ー、そしてイングリッドが登場する予定です。
Ingrid.
さて本日はイヤー3最初に登場するサガットの映像を
Ingrid reminds
少
me
し
of
だ
some
け
of
ではあります
the
がご用意いたしまし
King
た。
of Fighters.
どうぞご覧ください。
Okay, the two guys I'm not really sure about, but I definitely know Viper.
Hey, come on, let's go! Wait for me!
I have such a weird mixed feeling about their character design. I kind of wish they tried to do what Arc System Works did, where they kept it cartoony, like sprite-based looking, but made it 3D, instead of like kind of realist textures, but at the same time, clearly they're like it's that weird center ground where it's like uncanny kind of thing, where it's like you're not supposed to look like a human because of your body proportions, but for some reason they still try to texture the skin realistically. Yeah, I do not know this guy. Oh, shit. Okay, him, yeah. Muay Thai fighter. I did not recognize him. The OG bad guy. Yeah, it's coming.
The Emperor of
touch.
Muay Thai, Sagat, is ready for battle.
Really? They haven't added him yet? That's
Players
a
can
little
also
surprising.
get the
Sagat
World
feels like a
Tour
character that's gonna be
experience
like
with Sagat deep in the mountains
should be
of
in every
Thailand.
Street Fighter.
The Emperor makes his landing on August 5th. To prepare for Sagat's release, the Sagat Arrives Fighting Pass will be available starting from July 4th. Premium rewards include Sagat's Wanderer avatar gear,
Can we please stop doing
We've
like
also prepared
sprays
some
and
throwback
stickers in
stickers and
games.
emotes.
I mean, I'm so
From
fucking
Sagat's
over it.
days as the
Nobody
boss
ever
of the
uses
original
them
Street
for
Fighter.
any like real like there's no point in them.
We're also increasing the amount of
Like
content
look
in
at
the
those.
fighting
Those
pass
are
that can be
stickers
used
from
in
like the
Fighting
first
Ground.
Street Fighter game.
Muse EX Color.
Like you could at least make it cool where it kind of looks like graffiti art
Kin's EX Color.
would actually look cool. But when it's like, hey, remember these graphics? And it's just like, yeah. You mean before they got really good looking and then got really
As well as
bad
art
looking
and
and now
effects
looks
to use
kind of
with
mid?
the game's Challenger customization
Because
feature.
of all the different graphical styles.
We're also prepping music tracks to use in fights and more for players.
And also music
Please
tracks.
check it out. Finally,
kinda feel like we
have
don't need those in
information
games
about the
anymore.
long-anticipated Outfit
In
4
terms of
content.
like, here's your music library
Check
that
out
you
the
can listen
designs
to.
of the
Dude,
7
put it on
characters that
Spotify,
will
put it on your
receive
YouTube
Outfit
channel.
4 content with the Sagat update.
Like, I don't need to have a jukebox in my games.
Cammy. Luke. Chun-Li.
Luke, I will never get over how ridiculously chonky his arms are.
Jamie.
Oh goddamn.
Kimberly. And Aki.
Chonky.
We're continuing work
Yeah,
on
I seriously
Outfit
need
4
to get into
content
the
for
newest
these
Street Fighter.
characters.
I have like put that off ever since it came
And
out.
of course, are working on Outfit 4 for the rest of the roster. So please stay tuned.
本日の情報は以上となりますがいかがだったでしょうか。今回ご紹介したキャラクターやファイティングパスなどについて皆様にお届けできるよう開発チーム一丸となって最終調整に取り組んでおります。
Yeah, two things I think most games can get rid of is sprays, stickers, and also just having like a
楽しみにしていただ
jukebox
ければと思います。
spot for all the music.
これから
Like
も
if you
スト
like
リートファイター6
re-record
をどうぞ
old
よろ
game
しくお願い
music
し
and put it
ま
in the
す。
new game, cool. But again, put it on Spotify, put it on
Next, an update from
YouTube.
Capcom Esports. We'd
I
like to
haven't
tell
met
you
anyone
about the
that
Capcom
listens
Pro
to
Tour,
the
a
music
global competition
in the
for the
video game. Like
world's
they don't
best
boot up the
players.
video game to listen to the music.
Players the world over will battle it out in regional qualifying tournaments.
And if they do,
The
that just means
Capcom
you
Pro
probably
Tour
should make it more
2025
readily available.
Singles Tournament Tour is now accepting entries. Anyone is welcome to join.
Could be me.
Compete for a spot in the
If I
Capcom Cup 12
obsessively
tournament, which will
focus on
determine
it
the
for the
world
next
champion.
6 months to a year.
Just like last year, the tournament will be held in the Ryogoku Kokugikan Arena in Japan. The champion of this year's tournament will once again receive a whopping $1 million prize. You won't want to miss out on the intense battles this year as players fight to become world champion. For more information about the tournament schedule and how to enter, check the Capcom Esports website.
I've always been mid at fighting games. Oh, yo, this one. Okay, cool.
This acclaimed new fusion of action and strategy, Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, has released on the Nintendo Switch 2. In this original Japanese-inspired world,
This looks dope.
with exhilarating dance-like sword action, strategize and fight alongside villagers as you enjoy this unique game experience.
Yeah, and it does something I've always wanted a
You can
game to do,
also use
is
the
allow
new
you to do
features
like
of the
character
Switch 2
action, but
and
also
play
like be
using
able to
mouse
point and
controls.
guide troops. But doing it in a very simple, like streamlined
Have
way.
fun playing with the controls you want. Compatible with handheld mode. You can enjoy the game anytime, anywhere.
Like, I think if you could combine a
Kunitsugami,
game,
Path of the Goddess is available now.
it's dope. That's awesome art. If you could
Also,
combine
the
gameplay
action
of like
and
Dark
strategy is
Souls,
further enhanced with the new
where
extra
it's
content.
like the trigger buttons and the face
Otherworldly
buttons
venture,
are all like
added
the
to all
character,
available platforms.
but then like the directional pad would be like orders
In the other world,
on
beyond the
like
Torii gates,
units. That would
protect
be
the
really
maiden from nightly attacks of the sea
like have them attack, have them fall back, but then
as you earn rewards by outlasting each wave of enemies. On an ever-changing battlefield, determine who will fight and win, and how to
honestly, I
best
haven't
use
heard too
your
much about
rewards.
this game. I should look into it.
Aim for a high
Because,
score
like,
amid infinite
artistically, it
strategies
looks
in this
awesome,
challenging
like,
and
the cover
satisfying
art, and
gameplay
then
mode.
A lot of the monsters and stuff we're seeing in the game looks pretty cool. I mean, it's
How
feudal
long
Japan
will
with
you be able
monsters,
to
like
defend
everyone.
the maiden
Like,
from
yes,
the
please.
seas in the other world? Following its initial release on July 19th last year,
Oh my god, I didn't even realize
Path
it
of
came
the
out
Goddess
last
will
year.
celebrate its 1-year anniversary next month.
Wow. This one really flew
We
under
have
my
prepared
radar.
a small token of our appreciation for the many fans who have played the game. Presenting Yashichi Waves, a Mazo talisman that changes some music in the main game to 8-bit style.
That's another thing I have mixed feelings about. Where they show it off as like
This
a big
can be
feature. It's like,
obtained in a
oh, how
free
would you like to
update
hear this
available
music?
at a
Well,
later
it
date
works.
to both new and existing players. Please look forward to the update coming soon.
I know a lot of people really like the old school
Kunitsugami, Path of the
versions of
Goddess,
them.
is available now
In terms of like
on all
music,
shown
like some people like
platforms.
really like 8-bit style soundtracks.
Try the game's unique
Like, I don't
experience
know
for
if that-
yourself now.
Like, what is the fan base for that? Like, is it really something worth announcing and not
Next,
just putting
please
it
take
in?
a look at today's lineup of Capcom titles.
I don't know. For me, it doesn't seem like the
Action and
announcement
fighting games
stuff.
make their returns, including the legendary Capcom vs. SNK series.
Okay, yeah. Like
Enjoy
this is
training
no
mode
surprise.
and a
Like
gallery
they've been
featuring
doing this
sound
for a
and
while,
artwork,
so like
as
anything
well
that's
as
not in this
easy-to-use
already,
one-button specials.
it's like it's all coming to it.
Capcom Fighting
They're gonna make sure
Collection
that
2
you
is
can get
available
literally
now.
every game they've made on that.
Reclaim your destiny.
Onimusha 2.
A remaster from the swordplay action series Onimusha.
Part of me wants to replay the first like
A memorable cast of characters returns
then I'm like,
to weave their deep and complex
oh
tale anew.
no.
Experience the classic graphics and
Early
gameplay
camera
refined
controls
for
and
modern
character
consoles.
controls are just like it makes the game like
The
difficult to
remaster of
unbearable.
Onimusha 2 Samurai's Destiny is available now.
Yeah, I remember that game. I remember 2, 3, and 4.
Onimusha,
I do not
Way of
remember.
the Sword. The next entry
yeah, I'm
in the
super excited
swordplay
about this
action
one.
game
This one I
series
definitely
is
wanna
coming
get.
in 2026.
Way of the Sword.
Set in early Edo period Kyoto, the protagonist, Miyamoto Musashi, will face his formidable rival, Sasaki Ganryu. How will the clash between them unfold? Stay tuned for more.
I love that they're like picking up Onimusha again and like they're
Digital
really
Sale is
pushing it.
here.
Because that series was dead for
Monster
so
Hunter
long.
Wilds is on
The last
sale
game that
for the
like
first
really
time.
came out was on the PS2.
Experience the most
I remember it because I
involved
played it and I'm
action
like, this
and
is
improved immersion
awesome.
in any
And
Monster
then
Hunter
nothing
to date.
for a decade. And then some.
Also, make sure to check out other Monster Hunter games.
Rising, World, Stories 2.
In celebration of the horror series' latest thrilling news, Resident Evil games are on sale at great prices.
Honestly, I want them to remake the original.
But that's not all.
I want Resident Evil
Dragon's
1
Dogma
to be
2,
redone in
Marvel
like the
vs.
most
Capcom
modern
Fighting
style.
Collection arcade classics,
Am I alone on that?
Ace Attorney titles, and more are on sale too. Don't miss out on this great chance to pick up these must-play hit games.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, here we
From
go.
the creators of the latest Resident Evil.
Like, I don't know what I'm expecting gameplay-wise. It's gonna be a Resident Evil game, so it's like... It blows my mind they have not been able to make like a successful like TV or movie series off of this. Like there's a movie series, but those are cheesy as hell. And then there's like the anime movies, which are pretty dope.
恐怖を乗り越えるね
And then they tried to do a live action
そこの
series
方
on
ですやっ
Netflix.
ぱこう脳汁
Made it like 4
が出るんですよ
episodes
ね
in, and then I
それ
heard it
自
was
体が
canceled,
もっと
and I was
やり
like,
たい遊びたいっていう
okay, and then I just stopped watching it and
そこ
never
に
finished
徹
it.
底的にフォーカスしてみたら怖いけどゲーム
Because
としても楽しい
I don't know, it goes in like this
もの
weird
が作れるん
campy
じゃないかなっていうのが
direction instead of like this more like hardcore like horror vibe.
バイオハザードレクイエムは
Where it's like you need to have more of a vibe of like, I don't know, American Horror Story almost. Where it's like both campy but also can be scary. Season 1.
恐怖体験だと思うんですけれども、今作においてはその恐怖体験っていうところに
American Horror Story.
しっかりとフィーチャーした内容に仕上がっているんじゃないかなと
I
思
think
ってま
there's a
す。
sweet spot between campy and scary that you could really nail. It's like, how have you not hit
今
it
回
yet?
の主人公は FBI 捜査官グレース・アッシュクロフト 内向的で怖がり。バイオハザード
This is
とし
really
て
cool
は
that they're
割
bringing
と
back
新しい
this
タイプ
character.
のキャラクターを作ろうとしています。プレイヤ
I
ー
wonder
と
if they'll
同じ目
remake
線で
some of the
一緒
more
になっ
odd
て怖がれる
titles
こういうキャラ
of
クターを
Resident Evil.
狙っています。物語の中でもちろん彼女も
Like they're never gonna be remaking Raccoon City, which was like a fucking
FBI 捜査官なので
cover shooter style kind of game.
冷静な推理力とかも発揮しつつ
Came out of nowhere and
する
was
キャ
kind
ラ
of
クターにな
random.
ってます。レオンを主人公にしようっていうのは実はずっとあったんですけども、どうしてもレオンを使ったバッチバチのホラーっていうのが割と難しく
Okay,
て、
so it's
落ちてきたバケツにびっくりするとか、
okay.
そういうレオンってそんなみんな見
I
た
have
くないや
mixed
ろ。
feelings on having it be
ホラー
first
と食い合わせ
person.
悪いよなっていうのがやっぱりありましたけど。
I don't know. I like third person. Although the last two games they've been pushing
ご覧にな
first
って分
person.
かるようにグレース自身がすごいいろんな目に遭うんですね。 PV で断片的には入ってるんですけれども、逆さずり一つとっても顔の赤らみ高揚感であったりとか、うっ血してる表現、あとは髪の毛もかなり力を入れてまして、自分たちでスタッフと一緒にプロの方を呼んで実際にウィッグを使ってそこからシミュレーションして CG に落とし込んだりとかもしています。
バイオハザードレクイエムはですね、一人称視点と三人称視点2つの視点で自由に切り替えながら遊ぶことができます。主観視点だとその恐怖を間近に感じることができて、緊張感のある臨場感のあるゲームプレイっていうのが可能になります。三人称視点だとキャラクターの肩越しでの視点というところでアクション、そういったところがよく見えるゲームプレイになると思いますので、アクションが好きだなって思う方には三人称視点の方がおすすめです。
Oh, okay. So you can do both. Actually, can you do both in the other ones too? I've only ever seen them played in first person.
滅菌作戦以降30日
I like that they
ですけども、
do that.
ゲームの舞台として登場します。
その当時アンブレラ事件っていうのでシリーズがヒットして、それ以降もさまざまなキャラクター
Yeah, let's face it, it begins and ends with Raccoon
起
City.
きた事件をきっかけに立ち向かっていくようになったり、人間成
Anything
長
past
したり、
that, it's like the
そこ
story
に
gets
今
way
回こ
too
の表現の
insane.
メスを入れるっていうのが作り手としてはやっぱりかなり緊張感を持って臨ませてもらったっていうのが大きかったですね。
ラクーン事件に関わった、もしくはラクーン事件に巻き込まれて大きく人生を変わってしまったり、命を落としてしまったりと、そういった登場人物がたくさん出ます。レクイエムは彼らに向けての言葉通り鎮魂であり、もっと言うとバイオハザードシリーズ、ラクーン事件、アンブレアをきっかけに生まれたシリーズのある種一つの区切りという意味でレクイエムというタイトルをつけています。
バイオハザードレクイエムは2026年2月27日に
She
発
kind
売
of
予
ruined
定
the
です。
surprise on that one.
2026年3月にバイオハザードシリーズ30周年を迎えます。30周年記念タイトルの名に恥じぬようなゲームとして
I wonder, like, where is the game mainly taken? Just because, like, so much Raccoon City is destroyed? And, like, a lot of the, like, the hallways and stuff don't look like they're in, like, destroyed
実
buildings.
写映画を目指すというところで
Further interviews with the creators that didn't fit into today's presentation will be released today on the Resident Evil portal. Register your Capcom ID to see the rest.
ラクーンシティっていうところは
Stop trying to make yourself, like, a self-contained brand, bro. Just put it on YouTube.
Get ready, hunters. The guild has authorized a new Monster Hunter showcase for you.
Let's see what we got. Honestly, the most I get out of Monster Hunter is seeing the cool designs of the characters and armors and stuff. There's just something about it that I could never latch on to. I don't know what it is. I think just because it kind of is just like it's a boss rush kind of thing where it's like I need a little bit more than that. Like if Dark Souls was a boss rush, it's like I would not be able to get
今日
into
は
them.
タイトルアップデート第2弾の情報をディレクターたちと一緒にご紹介したいと思います。それではご紹介いたします。
はい、モンスターハンターワイルズアートディレクター藤岡要です。お願いします。
はい、モンスターハンターワイルズディレクターの徳田です。よろしくお願いします。
はい、それでは早速ですが無料タイトルアップデート第2弾のプロモーション映像をご覧ください。どうぞ。
Dragon thing. don't know, hot take or not. I feel like the colors of the creatures could be a little bit more saturated. Because both the blue and red are kind of, like, yeah, they're muted a bit. Although, I guess in the sunlight they look pretty good. Maybe just the shadow parts. Big old chunk of flabby boys flopping around. I would never in a million years think that would be a collaboration.
You don't get views like this sitting around back at base camp.
To be clear, collaboration in-game. Like, someone making a Monster Hunter themed guitar would be sick. But then having the guitar in the game and then just being like, it's a collaboration, it isn't really.
Everyone, it isn't safe here. Let's head back home.
Okay, here's the thing. I haven't played the game, so I don't know how many of these things are actually new. I'm assuming the water one was the jellyfish, the illegal jelly looking one. Oh, just those two. Okay.
はい、というわけでいよいよ皆様にラギアクルスのお話ができる日がやってまいりましたと。
Okay, yep, that one. The electric boy.
これ本当にグローバルいろんなところに行っても本当にラギア人気がすごくってすごい期待されて
Did the newest Monster
今
Hunter
回ようやく
Worlds?
皆様に、登場させることをお知らせできたと。
Like, the first one popped off, well, not first one, but like the one for the PS4 really popped off
そ
super
こはね
hard.
ちょっとラギアクルスの
And I don't know how the latest one popped off in
モンスター
comparison.
トライを立ち上げましょうってなって、売りになる遊びとかを水中戦とかも作ろうみたいなのがあって、でその水中をよりちゃんと面白くするにはラギアクルスが結構面白くならんといかんっていうのもあって、でもともとレウスのライバルみたいな立ち位置をちゃんと作ろうみたいな。いろんな
Oh,
声優を
cool.
集めて
Okay, so that was for like the real diehard fans.
その時にモンスターの担当
They
したの
remade
が
that.
そうですね、藤岡さんがディレクターで、僕が初めてその、最初から企画の立ち上げから調整してリリースするところまで担当させてもらったメインモンスターというところで、チームラギアですね、みんながこう日々こうより良いモンスターにするためにこう意見とかこうアイデアっていうのをぶつけ合いながら、より良いモンスターに仕上げていく経験っていうのは。なんか振り返ってみると、
I was a little surprised. It felt like we kind of went through Resident Evil pretty quick, guys.
みたいに思うようなモンスターですね。
And out of the 3 titles that they showed off on their site that they're going to be addressing, this is going to be the final one unless they have
今回は
something
水中ちょっとア
surprise
クセント
after
的な
this,
イ
which
ベント
I don't
的
think
な
they will.
やり取りっていうのはできるんですけど、主にはやっぱり地上でも
And honestly, I'm
やり取り
surprised
し
they
ていた
didn't
だくよう
start with
な
Monster
設計
Hunter.
に変えましたので、昨今のその、プレイヤーのアクションできる幅っていうのも広がりながらそこに対応しつつ、しかもそのラギアクルスらしさみたいなものを残したアクション設計にするというところがまず一つ、こだわったところです。ラギアクルスってトライの時からそうだったんですけど、水中でのこのシルエット、縦にこう伸びた時のシルエットっていうのは本当にかっこよくて、そこの迫力っていうのを、ぜひ感じていただきたいというところがありましたので、武器を完全に振ることは自由に振ることはできないんですけれども、ちょっとイベント的な水中のアクションっていうのも今回、なんとか実装することができましたので、そこも含めて楽しんでいただけるようなモンスターに、仕上がったんじゃないかなと思います。
もちろんラギアクルスが出てくるというところで、討伐して素材とか、入手してもらったらもちろん武器とか防具が作れるっていうところは当然あると思うんですけど、そこら辺で何かあります？
久しぶりにこうやって出てくるので、全ての人がね楽しんでもらいたいので、総中コンとかも、ちょっとなかったのを出させていただいて、全種類揃えさせてもらってます。
僕たち思い入れ強いモンスターということも今のスタッフたちも本当に分かってくれてますし、本当に一生懸命取り組んでくれました。
なかなか面白い仕上がりになってると思います。
チェックするときに
担当じゃない子たちともこう見に来たりとかもするぐらいBGM とかもすごく
そうね、ぜひ遊んでいただいてね、その辺はね、注目していただけたらと思っております。はい、そしてなんとセルレギオスが今回登場しますということで、セルレギオスはもともとモンスターハンター 4G というタイトルから登場しているタイトルで、
They're bringing back like the big favorites from the past games. That's pretty cool.
4G から出てるので、海外の人も結構セルレギオス馴染みある人も多いんじゃないかなとは思うんです
I
けど。
can't even remember when they tried to start porting them over into America. I think it was 3 try.
もとも
Is
と
when
セルレ
like
ギ
they
オスは
really
結構
started
旋回能力高くて
bring them to America because I remember they tried and then it kind of failed and then it kind of limped along for a while and then
元々のコンセプトに
yeah last
そのあたりちょっと今回なんですね。
モンスターハンター 4G の時も僕がメインプランナーとして自らこう概要から調整まで行った最後のモンスターなんですけど、僕足の攻撃だと人輪をうまく使ってもうテンポ感を作っていってで後ろの回し切りを使って仕留めてくるようなタイプのモンスターなんですけど、4G の時にモーションの子が提案してくれて面白かったのが斜めのキックしながら移動するみたいなアクションがあったんですけども、こう上下左右にステップするモンスターが多くても斜め方向にしかも攻撃あたりを出しながらやるモンスターっていうのがあまりいなくて、そこの特徴がすごく面白いモンスターだなと思ってましたんで、今回もその部分っていうのをアップグレードして自分のアクションをこうぶつけていきながら遊べるようなモンスターとしてセルレギウスは機能してくれてるんじゃないかなというふうに思います。今ご紹介しましたラギアクルスとセルレギオスは、いずれも星8の歴戦の個体としてフィールドに登場するようになります。かなりこう強力なモンスターになってはおりますので、腕に自信のある方はぜひチャレンジしてみてください。
For the second Arch-Tempered monster, we'll have Arch-Tempered Uthduna appear for a limited time.
Oh, dude, that
You'll
looks
be able to
sick.
forge the new armor sets, Uthduna Gamma and Feline Uthduna Gamma.
Dude, those are some kick-ass armor sets.
Arch-Tempered Uthduna will arrive in the future as an event quest and free challenge quest.
Yeah, I'm a much bigger appreciator of like the art of the game than the actual game itself.
Crafting the final weapon in a tree allows you to use that weapon as layered equipment. For Artian weapons, you'll get it after fully reinforcing the Rarity 8 weapon. For Palico weapons, you'll need to forge high-rank weapons. We're adding brightness settings and filter effects to photo mode. And in the Character Display tab, you'll be able to hide your handler, Palico, Sacred, and more. We're planning on continuing to update photo mode to make it easier to use. We've added the ability to swap handlers. You'll now be able to travel with Eric instead of Alma. As for support hunters, Mina, a hunter from Vespai unit who wields a sword and shield, will be added. You'll also now be able to select which support hunters participate in quests.
Okay, possible controversial
Furthermore,
take.
by
The menu
playing with
system
content
looks
added
like
in
a
the
PS2 menu system.
You'll be able to obtain a myriad of rewards. Event quests that allow you to forge special equipment. Quests that make it easier to obtain armor spheres and decorations. A challenge quest featuring Mizutsune. And a free challenge quest featuring Arch-Tempered Uthduna will be available for a limited time.
Yeah, explain yourself.
はい、ここで
There better be a kick-ass real-world guitar
イベントクエストについてお知らせしたいと思います。フェンダーさんよりモンスターハンター20周年を記念したコラボレーションギターモンスターハンターリオレウステレキャスターが3月21日から発売しております。
Okay, that's nice. That's not cool.
期間限定で配信予定のイベントクエストを
But your Monster Hunter that makes ridiculously bombastic
コラボジェスチャーが
weapons.
入手できますということ
If
になって
there's
おり
to
ます。
be a guitar, it must look equally as
結
insane.
構チームもねノリノリでいろいろやってくれていろいろな今回こだわりがあるんですけどちょっといくつか紹介してもらえます？
ギターはそのまままず 3D スキャンを、自社で撮れるのがあるので、そのままの形がゲームに出せるようにして使用感とかそういうのもちょっとデザイナーのこだわりの部分で足してあげたりとかして、実際のこうちょっと使用感のあるような、ところまでこだわって再現してますと。音自体も実際のサウンドチームの人が演奏してくれてその音そのまま使ってるんですけど、アニメとかもそのキャプチャー撮る時も、サウンドのその演奏者の方にちゃんと指の動きを習ってコードが間違ってないかとか、チェックしてもらいながら全部のモーションをしっかり撮ってますんで、それなりに楽しいジェスチャーになってるんじゃないかなと思います。
来週会場とかでもすごくこう映える
いいですね
ジェスチャーになるんじゃないかなと思います。
キャプチャー撮ってたじゃないですか。アイルームめっちゃ踊ってたじゃないですか。あれも実際にジェスチャーしたらオトマイルもあれをやってくれるってことですよね。
エアギターみたいなのをビーンってやって一緒に入って、一緒にうわーって
めっちゃ弾けてたね
もう全然関係なくわーって音もらしい
そういうのもぜひ見てほしいですね
楽しくみんなで楽しんでもらえたらなと思います。
みんなぜひジェスチャーやっていただけたらと思います。
はい。
There will be a range of DLC with this title update as well. There will be 4 kinds of dance gestures as free DLC. And a cosmetic DLC Pack 2 as paid DLC. Those with the Premium Deluxe Edition or the Cosmetic DLC Pass will automatically obtain it.
Okay, I have mixed feelings about having dances be a DLC. Like, it better, okay, it looks like it's a giant pack full of stuff. Okay, I guess, sure. The costumes I get, but dances I'm like, what?
There will also be other DLC not included in packs. In the summer, there will be a seasonal event called Festival of Accord Flame Fate. During seasonal events, the decorations and meals at the Grand Hub will change, and by playing during the event, you will be able to get limited time-only equipment, gestures, pop-up camp decorations, and more. Festival of Accord Flame Fate will begin July 23rd. Let's make this summer a hot one to remember.
ここからは今後のスケジュールについておさらいいたします。無料タイトルアップデート第2弾はご覧の日程で配信予定です。追加モンスターラギアクルス、セルレギオスが登場します。また武器の重ね着装備などシステム追加を予定しています。夏の季節イベント交わりの祭事踊り火の儀を開催します。イベントクエストにて歴戦王ウズトゥナが登場します。フェンダースペシャルコラボのジェスチャーが入手できるイベントクエストを期間限定で配信します。はい、今ご紹介、いろいろさせてもらいましたが、他にも細かい調整とか入ってるところもあるんですよね。
はい。タイトルアップデート第2弾では、ハンマーの調整として新しく、ハンマー総裁成功した後に追撃するモーションというのを追加しています。その他もですね、遊びやすくなる調整っていうのを、各種進めておりますので、詳細はディレクターレターやパッチノートの方をご確認いただければと思います。
番組をご覧いただきありがとうございました。タイトルアップデート第2弾の詳しい情報は公式サイトや SNS をご覧ください。タイトルアップデート第3弾は秋頃に配信予定です。追って皆様に情報をお届けする予定ですのでお待ちいただければと思います。本日はこれにて以上となります。最後は、いつもの掛け声で、終わろうと思っております。よろしいでしょうか。はい。いきますよ。せーの。一狩り行こうぜ。
That does it for today's presentation. Thank you for watching. Before you go, we'll be holding a survey about today's show. Viewers of this broadcast are invited to take part on the Capcom Spotlight website. Participants will receive a free wallpaper as thanks.
Well, that's pretty cool.
A Capcom ID is required to participate, so take this opportunity to sign up if you haven't already. We at Capcom are excited to share more news in the future. Please look forward to our next broadcast. See you next time.
All right. Well, that was roughly what I was expecting. I was hoping a little, I don't know, not a little bit more. Yeah, that's about what I was expecting. I'm happy to see that for the new Resident Evil game, there is a first and third person. I honestly don't know if the last two games had that. I know they were first person, but I don't know if you could actually swap to third. But yeah, that's cool. Super excited for that one. I do want to get Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4, like the remake versions. And yeah, I think they should remake 1. Like they did it back on GameCube, and I think that's like the latest version. So it kind of blows my mind that they never tried to remake that one again. Like what, third, fourth time this time? Yeah. And everything else kind of expected. New characters coming to Street Fighter, new outfits, summertime outfits, whatnot. Nice. Yeah. That's it for this one. They've come out and hanging out on this. I'm gonna be doing one more stream today in I think an hour or two for Arc System Works. That one I'm really excited for because they're going to be showing off at least 3 games at the bare minimum. And personally, I only know of 1 game that they're currently working on, which is the Marvel game. So the rest of it will be kind of a surprise for me, and it'll be interesting to see what they have. I hope they show off some more characters or maybe some more art or something for the Marvel game. I'm super excited about that one. But yeah, I love aesthetically all of their games that they've made, so I can't wait to see what other stuff that they're going to be showing off today. But yeah, that is it for now. I will see you guys back here in, like I said, I think it's about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I think, with that stream. Like always, links down below for my Blue Sky, my Twitter, as well as links over to my YouTube channel where all my previous streams are uploaded and archived over there. And I will see you guys back here real soon.